This video is a commendation of a manhunt I played in recently and won. There's no actual video anywhere, so this is kinda like both the manhunt and analysis. So enjoy. The manhunt starts off like any normal manhunts. But of course punching him didn't buy me much time, so I just ran to a village I saw while preparing to start. There's also a lava pool there, but I just ignored it. And in the village I didn't see anything useful at all, so I thought of hiding behind the golem, but I immediately saw a ruined nether portal, so I went there instead. And before you ask, yes, this is a set seed run, but I did not know anything about the seed. It was a random seed generated from a filtered seed generator, which is an official category in the speedrun community. And technically Dream also uses filtered seed, but his filter is Callahan, while mine is a bot. So I quickly grabbed every useful stuff in the chest and slapped him with the shovel, scaring him off. I saw a tree in his direction, so I knew I didn't have much time. I went in F5 to see if he was near me, but I saw nothing, so I just kept grabbing hay bales, but all of a sudden he comes and punching me like he's Technoblade. But of course I beat him. But now I finally noticed the lack of wood in the desert. I guess that's why they call it that. So I just desperately looked for a crafting table and luckily found one and made some food. I also made an iron axe with the iron nuggets, since I am still pretty close to world spawn and he could be back at any time. But as soon as I saw the achievement I knew I had time, so I just killed the golem and left. And I just ran and killed some cows. And found another village. It wasn't that useful. I just killed the golem again and grabbed a blast furnace, which was probably not used at all. There was a ravine next to the village, but I didn't go in it since I am still pretty close by to spawn and I didn't really need iron armor. So I just ran again, but this time I ran a lot. And found another village. But I am looking for a lava pool, not a village, but I checked out the village anyways. But it was night and I know how crazy it gets sometimes. So I just quickly checked the village and just hid in a house and made gold boots for some reason. When I went back out to kill the golem, the zombie started to overwhelm me, but I was able to quickly recover. After killing the golem I just left and ran again. But not far this time, as I literally found this. Like one of those giant mountain in one of Dream's recent manhunt. So I climbed it like any normal people would. And while climbing I just thought of a passive trap. I know the hunter is pretty bad at MLGing, but he also thinks it's cool, so he's definitely gonna try to do it. So I climbed more, but this time I left my water on it so he would be more likely to climb it. So after I got to pretty much the top, some cows were waiting for me, so I just killed them. And seems like the hunter had already reached the mountain, so I just quickly boated off it and found a lava pool immediately. And the poor hunter forgot about beds, so I just reminded him so I don't get a video where I kill the hunter once and he's never found again. And after making the portal another green hunter came. So far this hunter done more than the actual hunter. So I entered the nether and I thought it was gonna be a bad nether. So I didn't really know what to do, so I just killed an enderman. And almost chopped a baby piglin. But after a little more walking I literally found both a bastion and a fortress. But the hunter was having technical difficulty with the compass, so I had to quickly help him. After it's fixed I went into the bastion, and since it's a bridge bastion it's pretty easy. Even a baby could steal the gold here. And I just started trading. It took a while, since I didn't have a lot of piglins. But I still got plenty of pearls, and before heading to the fortress I just checked the chest for arrows since I didn't get any from trading. After that I finally started to go to the fortress, and I was hoping for a buried spawner. But it was an exposed one, but that's fine. And just after killing a couple blazes this happened. That's right, my passive trap actually worked. Although way later than I thought. Like, how long did it take for him to climb the mountain? It's been like 20 minutes since I predicted he was below the mountain. But after that I felt completely safe and just quickly headed back. I did think about if he was lying and made a trap, but I knew he wasn't that smart. And I was right. I tried to see if I could spot his loot, but he probably jumped from somewhere else. And just before I threw an Eye of Ender, I spotted another village. Like, wait, let me address something. Filtered seeds aren't usually this amazing. I literally had a couple filtered seed run where I couldn't find anything in the nether. So either the generator got updated, or I just got extremely lucky. But I totally forgot about beds, and just left after 2 seconds in the village. And while running, I reached a swarm biome, and realized I walked way past the stronghold. So I just turned around and climbed another desert mountain. This one wasn't that tall, so I didn't expect much. So I just jumped into the ocean with some dolphin pals. But just after a couple seconds of swimming, I found the stronghold. And not even 10 seconds after entering the stronghold, I found the portal. No, he died again. I don't know if he actually died again at the desert mountain, but he died. So I just spent an eternity looking for the portal and finally found it. The silverfish were annoying as usual, but after dealing with them and changing my armor, it was finally time. Since the hunter just died, I was pretty confident, and the dragon fight is just gonna be like any other fights. But he also finally acknowledged that he only encountered me once, and it was me slapping him with a shovel, so I made fun of him. But get ready for this pro move. You see that arrow up there? Well, see what happens next. The explosion literally bounced the arrow onto my head, giving me the achievement. And for some reason he started to use commands. But he was in spectator, so I just expected him to be giving up and watching the final battle. Little did I know, just when I was low, he came in and one-shotted me. This little guy literally just teleported to me and gave himself full iron and killed me. But of course that's cheating, so I won the manhunt. Anyways, if you're still watching, that means you somehow enjoyed listening to this horrible audio quality. So subscribe. And bye.